I was looking at it through one way, just like a handyman who uses a hammer for everything, and every problem's fixed with a hammer. Well, everything's not a nail.
What lights me up more than anything else is seeing people name and claim their new identity, step into their power of who they are meant to be, to shed this old limiting identity and claim who they are meant to be and step into their zone of genius, their personal pathway for growth, for fulfillment, for wealth, for impact.
How I met Mike Zeller was through a mutual friend, and the moment we first connected, we just hit it off. We were messaging back and forth, and we hopped on a call. It was such a beautiful phone call, and just from talking to Mike and his vision and his understanding of what he wanted to do, I saw how big his heart was. And at the time, I was going through some challenges, a bit of uncertainty. Mike quickly picked up on that, and he offered to do a really powerful process with me called his Zone of Genius. And the moment I went through it, it was life-changing. It was a series of questions and data and tests that I was compiling. It was essentially a brain dump of my highest purpose in life. And just by doing these exercises in the Zone of Genius, I started to get more clarity and really more certainty in what I wanted to do. Things must fall apart in order for better things to come together. And your guidance and going through your process was a big catalyst, because I grew a 7-figure business, and it was like, I need to let this go, implode this, break it down into nothing so I could create something new. But if I stay in the business, I'm going to stay in that identity. Yeah, I'll make a lot of money and I'll be in the same way and I'm very comfortable, but I like to get uncomfortable. I like to jump off the cliff, build wings on the way down. So I want to thank you for giving me the tools and the process and the courage to let go of so much and just break down so many things that were a part of my old identity. And through that Zone of Genius, I started making big changes in my life, and at the same time, simplify so I can multiply.
When you're letting go of the old self, it actually frees you to step into the new self. And he had to let go of those things, the old businesses, the old identity, the old environment, because he was meant to create something new.
In this business, you have the real doers and a lot of talkers. Mike is an action taker. He loves to give, and he lives his truth. And if you speak to anyone that knows Mike, you'll see he is both a genius, but also such a big-hearted human. He's a very beautiful man, and I'm glad to be connected to him.